Shalom, Israel. I hope everyone is having a good day. I hope everyone had a great week. I hope everyone has a great weekend. There's been a lot going on the last couple of days. This week, I've been keeping tune. I hope a lot of us have been as well, because you know what? The drama, it ain't really drama. It's the correction and the calling out and the revealing of the BS that a lot of our brothers and sisters do against one another that Kwame Brown just exposed, talking about Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes disrespecting him the way that they did, and the way he's been disrespected since he started playing basketball, or came and drafted #1 overall in the NBA. It needed to be done. It needed to be done. Now, Proverbs 20:75 says open rebuke is better than secret love, which is true. So what he did, he openly rebuked them. And the thing about it, I haven't said much, and I ain't finna say much right now, because as Israelites, you're supposed to mind our goddamn business. Proverbs 26:17. He that passeth by and meddleth with strife belonging not to him is like one that taketh the dog by the ears. You ever take a dog by the ears and see what happens? They're gonna be at you. And the thing about it, Kwame Brown has a problem with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. He said he tried to address it. They didn't want to address it. So he addressed it. Kwame Brown said he wanted to address it privately. They didn't want to address it privately, so he got on their ass. And he's been getting on everybody else ass that come at him. And I don't blame him. Now, I'm not about to get in them grown men's business, because they got to figure that out. And I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure it'll be addressed. But the way this brother, talking about Kwame Brown, has been disrespected and talked about for years, and the brother hadn't said a word until now. Think about how much strength that takes. Professional athletes have egos, man. They always want to fight and back. Trust me, because I was one. I played major college football, not basketball, major college football, played in the NFL, and been a sports TV and news and podcaster, TV news reporter, anchor, and in the TV news business for more than 20 years. Somebody say something about you, you want to chirp back, because that's what we do. But that man, grown ass man, like he said, hadn't said a word until now. And when he finally talks and calls cats out, like Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson and Stephen A. Smith, and that brother be tripping for real. And he's right, man. It's been open season on black men, and it's really not. You can say and do whatever you want to a black man. No repercussions. Matter of fact, if you're in TV and radio, you're going to probably be promoted. That's what it is. I worked in TV news. As I said, I got into the TV news business more than 20 years ago, when I was a sports director. But when I was a sports director on TV, all positive stories about my brothers and sisters. Wasn't gonna do the negativity. I wasn't gonna do it. I was in news meetings sometimes, and I knew stuff that happened. Wouldn't say a word, because the majority of what we have is negative images about black men and black women. We don't control the media. We don't control the entertainment industry. So how we are portrayed is important. And what Kwame Brown said, the way he's coming out and defending himself and tagging everybody ass that has something to say about him right now, he's correct, but it's not my business. It's his business. As he said, he's a grown man to take care of his business. And every time I see dude, he by himself. So he don't need nobody. But the points he made, opportunity zones in each city, dead on. And he also said, pay attention. to these talking heads on TV, especially black men, former athletes. They do tear us down, criticizing, put us under a microscope. Man, we racially profile one another. We racially oppress one another. But we also know those are part of the curses too, but still, don't make you feel any better. But what Kwame Brown said, think about the opportunities though. Think about how many instant millionaires are made in the quote unquote black race every year in the NFL and NBA draft. Think about it. Now and think about what those dudes can do if they put their money together and really help in the community. Help these young black boys and black girls and old black girls and black boys. Think about what can be done. Instead of holding a camp, football camp, basketball camp every year, teach them athletic skills instead of teaching them financial literacy, how to invest, about the credit score, how to buy land, know about taxes, how the world works, because I didn't know. Nobody teach you that. And Brother Brown said, black kids or black boys reading on the fourth grade level. Come on, man. We can't keep excusing that. We got to help and lift one another up, man. That don't mean you hate everybody else. We need help. Now, the Most High said he will help us, but we got to help ourselves as well. We can't constantly be at each other's head. No uplift at all. None. Then you get on TV and tear another brother down, or get on the radio or get on the podcast and tear another brother down. But that's just how it works. I was a TV reporter, TV anchor, working my butt off. Working my butt off. 12, 13 hours a day. Sometimes 7 days a week. Doing all kinds of shows. Grossly underpaid. Grossly underpaid. But I didn't complain, because that's just what we have to do. But also working in the TV business, I also understood pro athletes, even some that say they hood, my brother, they wouldn't give me no inside information. They wouldn't give me no scoops. They'll give it to somebody else, though, that don't look like me. And I ain't tripping. I wasn't tripping in, but I called them out. A couple of them played for the professional team that I'm from Memphis. I ain't tripping. We ain't really got nothing to talk about, though, because you weren't really trying to support me or support us, so it's cool. But my point is the talking points that Kwame Brown was making. Opportunity zones in every city in town for these millionaires, multi-millionaires, to really help and do some things in the community. Quit tearing each other's down. But I know, you get on a big boy platform like that, you think that's how you make your supervisors happy, by tearing your brothers and sisters down. You don't make the Most High happy for doing that, though, because that wealth and that fake fame, it's not fulfilling. I know plenty of wealthy, famous athletes, entertainers, unhappy as heck, empty, because you can't be, you ain't supposed to be an enemy, man, of your own people, man. You're not. You're not. Think the Most High he does not smile on that. He don't like that. He's actually testing you to see how you're gonna act. How you gonna treat your fellow brother, your fellow sister. How? We got it hard out here, man. You'll never catch me on TV talking about another brother or sister like that. Now, if I got a problem with you, oh, we're gonna do this behind closed doors. But out in the open, I'm gonna hug you up. Oh no, we good. Both of us can have black eyes, bleeding at the mouth, lumps on the head. But if somebody else come around, oh, we good. We just playing. We just got a little too rough. But as soon as they walk away, we at it again. But it was gonna be love and respect after that. But it's open season, man. It's been open season on the black man and black woman too. I ain't gonna leave y'all out. Our fight and our plights are the same. I don't care what they say. We have the same fight. But let them brothers handle that business. Kwame Brown standing on his own. Because what he says is that he doesn't rely on someone else for a paycheck. So he can speak his mind. When you rely on someone else for a paycheck, even me, I still work for somebody. We in captivity. I wish I didn't have to, but I do. And it's frustrating, but it is what it is. You make moves to try to, be an entrepreneur and do your own thing, but this is our captivity. We ain't supposed to be comfortable in it. But I'm just saying this is that listen to what Kwame Brown said. Like he said, listen to his talking points. That brother making a lot of sense, man. And he gets me when he said, y'all was talking about my mama's son. Oh, that hit me. My mama died when I was 11. And them brothers were wrong. They were wrong. I've been wrong. I've done a lot of things and said a lot of things I shouldn't have said today. But as a man, I'm able to look in the mirror and say, I was dead ass wrong. I was an asshole. I had an ego, pro athlete. But a lot of people that I know that I still close with, I'd be like, man, I apologize if I ever said and did anything to offend you. Because I used to like to fight. I still will fight, but all the priests and the prophets, they fought too. So when people was like, he violent. Nah, I ain't hear the man say nothing violent, but even if he was. Nehemiah said, I'll put hands on you. Job said, I break the jaws of the wicked. Samuel was cutting folks up. Come on, man. Them Israelite priests and prophets wasn't weak. That put you in your place. You did something you weren't supposed to do, they put you in your place. Now remember when Gad and Reuben, they got their land on the other side of the Jordan? Then when Joshua and them was through fighting and taking the land, they left and went to their land and built an altar. And it got back to Joshua and them, they was like, hold on, man, they built an altar. They worshiping somebody else other than the Most High. What they do? All the rest of the tribes of Israel went to see them. And they was finna kill them. But they didn't. They talked it out. They got an explanation. Shalom. Cool. We're going back to the crib. We love y'all, but we watching y'all. Get your ass out of order. We're gonna do some things to you. So even if that brother was angry to the point where he wanted to get violent, it is what it is, man. But I would love to see us come together, bond together, fight together. But I know the Most High said he broke the bonds of brotherhood between Judah and Israel, and only he can fix it. But this video is just, I hate to see it, but I'm glad to see it because brothers needed to be called out. Stephen A. Smith needed to be called out. Stephen Jackson and Matt Barnes was dead ass wrong. The Charlemagne dude, he was wrong. Talking about that man's family, man, that ain't got nothing to do with him. But they're in the system. The system is gonna protect the system and the ones they prop up in the system. Cats like me, oh yeah, I would love all of that, but look, man, I'm all about uplifting my people. I ain't even finna discuss none of that negativity. I ain't finna do it. I ain't finna promote it. I'm not finna promote anything that's opposite of what the Most High said. So network TV probably not for me. But I love y'all. Have a good weekend.